Today is a very significant day. Today is Guru Purnima. And Guru Purnima is birthday of Vyasa. And Vyasa is a very, very big person in this tradition, because Vedas, which were oral, he codified the Vedas and he made them into 4 Vedas. That's a very big work. And the fact that you're reading this text today, as I told you, causes within causes, within causes, within causes, one of the very important causes is Vyasa. Because if it was not for him, you would have to remember all the verses, keep them in your mind, you would have no reference, right? And hold the whole thing here. Big contribution. Contribution that is felt for how many generations? It's benefiting how many generations? Generations after generations after generations. Another contribution, Mahabharata. He is considered to be the author of Mahabharata, within which you find Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Gita has occupied such an important place in that whole tradition because it talks to you, the human being, the little bird. It's not trying to deny that little bird and just say, I want to be established in that big thing and I just don't want to pay attention to this little bird. Never works like that. You need to acknowledge the little bird. You need to nourish it. You need to really make it so brilliant and so dynamic and so objective that it can really understand that reality and live it. It's not about denying or renouncing that little bird. Vedanta is not about that. And anybody who's trying to denounce that little bird will have its own way. You're giving the liberty for that little bird to rule you. So, Bhagavad Gita is a huge tradition and we have to thank Vyasa for it. Then, Vyasa has also written Brahma Sutras, which are the highest text of Vedanta Shastra, which is what we study finally when we have finished Vedanta Shastra. How does it work? Vyasa has written small sutras, which are called Brahma Sutra, explaining the whole vision of Vedanta, what it is trying to say. Simple first sutra, Athato Brahma Jignasa. 3 words, Ataha, Ataha, Brahma Jignasa. 3 words. In that 3 words, the whole analysis of what we saw Purushartha Nishchaya comes into play. Brilliance. If I ask you to summarize the whole Artha, Dharma, Kama, Moksha pursuit, why, for what it will bring you. And if I ask you to summarize, how many words will you use? He uses 3 words and he gives the whole meaning. Brilliance. Okay? And Adi Shankaracharya has written commentaries on these Brahma Sutras. And those are the most profound commentaries, because after having studied Vedanta Shastra, you also need to test your knowledge. And you need to expose yourself to other philosophies who are saying different things. either looking at the Veda they are saying different things, or they don't at all look into Veda and they have different ideas. And they are all debating with you. And they are not just ordinary lay persons, they are brilliant people, philosophers, who think other than what you think. And you need to engage in a debate. And you need to not, oh, because it is me who's saying, therefore it is right. It doesn't work like that. You need to have clear ideas. You need to be able to see the fallacies in other people's thinking. You need to be able to show them the fallacies of how what they are saying does not hold. And that whole work is done in Brahma Sutra. Brilliant piece of work. That is what makes your knowledge something which is unshakable. It's not that when you speak about Vedanta to all the mumukshu, then you're comfortable, but when a physicist comes and starts questioning you, you start shaking. No. Clarity, all the way. Not shaken by anything. Okay? So this whole literature helps you to have that clarity, that you're not shaken. If you don't have all these arguments and if you don't have all these opposing standpoints, they are brought to you and you are made to think about those opposite point of views. This is the whole wealth and depth of knowledge. When a teacher is coming here, today when I'm sharing this Vedanta Shastra with you, I have in background all these things that I have studied from my teacher. Don't think that I'm just saying whatever I feel like saying. It's nothing to do with me. I'm here to represent a tradition. And that tradition is outstanding tradition. Complete, profound, subtle, refined in its thinking. And today we have an opportunity to honor that tradition, which is, it says, there are different verses which says, Sada, how do you trace back? Vyasa is only a link, because before him, it's not that Vedanta was not there. He is the one who actually put it in paper, but before it was an oral tradition. And how many teachers were before him? Many, 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 many. Countless. And where do you trace it back to? All these teachers, where do you trace? Where do you trace knowledge? Excellent, Ishvara. So therefore, there is, today's Ishvara is here represented by Dakshinamurti. Maybe in the evening, Surya can explain the meaning of what this Dakshinamurti form represents. It's beautiful. It represents the whole Vedic vision in this little figure. So, there is a verse which says, Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Starting from Sadashiva. The middle link are important people like Vyasa and Shankaracharya. Big contributions. Adi Shankaracharya wrote extensive commentaries on all these Upanishads, so you can understand what it means. There is no doubt. And then, what is that wealth of literature came to us through our teacher, Swami Dayananda. And we have to salute them today. And we have to really pray to Ishvara that we become deserving recipient of this brilliant tradition. For that, you need grace, you need your own effort, because grace is earned. You don't just get grace falling from the tree. So for 2 minutes, I want you to really pray from your heart, thank the whole tradition which is making this knowledge available to you, and ask for help for your own growth, and also your own clarity with which you can understand the vision without erroneous thinking. Vagueness, free from vagueness, distortions, errors in understanding, all the therefores that you have added to Vedanta, which keep you from understanding what is being said by these texts. You want to be free from that. Also, you want to have a healthy emotional life. Please don't deny your individuality. The stories of little birds, they are not ordinary stories. They can't just be put aside. They form Ishvara's order. You, with your unique story, with your unique experiences, the more you try to negate them, the more they will rule you. You need to acknowledge them and put all those experiences in perspective in the understanding of Ishvara. Ask for help. Ask for help. The time is given to you to really be in touch with realities. Make use of that time to the best in the best possible manner. Don't let go this opportunity, which doesn't come very easily in life. 2 minutes